Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mirella. I am a life coach and a mom, hence why I'm called the Life Coach Mom. If you are brand new to my channel, this is a place where you can expect SOS for the MOM. So if you are a busy mom who needs maybe a little bit of help, encouragement, support in balancing kids and home, you have found the right place. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. We are in week 3 of the stay at home directive. And I'm wondering how you're doing, moms. How are those emotions? Are they spiking? Yeah, they do for me. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I want to offer you just a couple thoughts that could help you gain control of your emotions. But first, this is what I want you to think about. When was the last time that your child had a meltdown or a tantrum? If your child hasn't, oh, just wait, because they're coming. So let's talk about what's happening there. When you see a child dropping to the floor, we see their emotions getting the best of them. We see that they are starting to get out of control. What do you hear yourself typically say? Well, what I found myself saying is, use your words. Use your words. And sometimes they have spiked so out of control, they can't even language what it is that they're feeling. And maybe they really just don't know. They're already so wrapped up in that emotion that it's carried them to a point where they can no longer language it. So what do we do as parents? We try to redirect their focus, right? So you're grabbing for their favorite stuffed animal or a binky, regardless of what their favorite item is that helps soothe them. You're getting resourceful. And that's the strategy that I want to share with you, because sometimes these meltdowns, they don't stop at the toddler years. We ourselves, as grown-ups, sometimes we are overwhelmed with our own emotions. So this is something where I want to encourage you to really pause. When you feel yourself, those emotions starting to rise and they're going to get the best of you, this is now a moment to pause. And just as you would say to a child, what is it that you need? This is an opportunity for you to almost parent yourself and use the same techniques as you would with a child. So ask yourself in that moment, okay, what is it that I need? And sometimes just taking a pen to paper and writing it down, it helps you process what it is that you are experiencing. Okay, so get a piece of paper, line down the middle, and you can make these 2 lists. So the first list is, what do I need right now? Maybe it's reassurance that everything is going to be okay. Maybe you need this validation. Yeah, you need permission to feel what you're feeling. Maybe you need a good cry. Maybe you need a good laugh. Maybe you just need a moment to yourself. You want to yell bloody murder. You want to vent. Whatever it is, I want you to write that down in one of the columns. Now, next to it, and in no particular order, I want you to get resourceful. This is in essence what we're teaching our children to do. We're helping them get to a point where they can self-soothe, right? We're helping them redirect their attention away from the emotion by doing something else, or by grabbing something else, or by identifying what it is that's helping them in that moment. So that's what I want you to do in this column. And I want you to think of, what are your resources? And it's sort of a play on what it is that you're grateful for, right? Some of you do gratitude journals, or you wake up with that in mind, with a list of, okay, what it is that I'm grateful for. It's a play on that. This is, I want you to be resourceful. That's what we're learning to do. We're learning to identify what our resources are so we become resourceful, so they can meet the need that you're experiencing. So through stream of consciousness, write down, what are your practical resources? And I'm going to help you out, because there's so many that are just obvious that we take for granted. Your resources could be my family. I have family in my life. That's a resource. My friends are a resource. My car is a resource. Music, podcasts, books. These are all resources, things that are available to you to help you soothe in that moment when you need it. If you have a TV, if you have a phone, if you have a computer, good health. I mean, that is an excellent resource. Good health means that, hey, if you have legs that work and a block that you can walk around, that is a resource. If you live in a place that has great weather, sunshine, that is a resource to you. You can go outside, you can sit for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. If you have a pet, we happen to have a cat and a dog. They become my great resources. I call them my pet therapy. Sometimes just sitting with your pet for a couple minutes at a time, longer if you can, but that can become such a great resource for you in that moment when you're feeling overwhelmed. This list really helps you identify and slow down and appreciate what is at your fingertips that you could use in this moment to help you. Even emotions are a great resource. Add that to your list. The fact that you are emotional means that you have emotions. You're not a sociopath. That you have the ability to not just feel what it is that you're feeling during this meltdown, but that you have the ability to also experience other things, to feel other things. Because whatever it is that you're feeling in this moment that's taking over, it's not always going to be that way. You will transition out of it. And this is just one way to slow down, pause, and think about, identify, put language to what it is that you need. And then you're looking at all your resources. And now it's a matter of playing sort of the matching game. If you have kids who are in school, you've seen these worksheets where there's a word on one side and then the definitions on the other side, and you have to take your pen or pencil and you draw lines, right? You're matching A to B. And so this is an opportunity for you to do that with your list. Play the matching game. If what you need right now is a good hug or a laugh, identify who it is that you can reach out to through phone, through text. Technology has been a gift to us at a time like this. So that's it for now. That's my encouragement to you, is when you are having a mommy meltdown, and let me tell you, permission granted. You are allowed to have these moments, but I also want you to be resourceful. Identify those resources, be grateful for them, and then make sure that you do what you need to do. But stay away from the wine, or don't. We'll see you next time.